Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Crypto and Stock Market HQKH, bringing you the latest international news updates from around the world. Here are 7 major international news updates. 1. Iran-Oman negotiations approach a critical stage. A senior U.S. official says Iran and Oman are making progress toward an agreement intended to restore unrestricted commercial shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. Washington says it could lift its blockade of Iranian ports if the agreement is finalized and Iran meets its commitments. However, shipping industry representatives have raised concerns about whether the proposed arrangements would be safe and workable. And do you know why it matters? Because the Strait of Hormuz is one of the world's most important energy routes. A successful agreement could reduce shipping risks and ease pressure on oil prices. 2. Saudi Arabia, Türkiye and Pakistan sign a defense pact. The leaders of Saudi Arabia, Türkiye, and Pakistan have signed a mutual defense agreement in Mecca. The pact reportedly treats an attack against one participating country as an attack against all three. Officials say it is not directed at a particular country, but its announcement comes amid continuing regional conflict and uncertainty surrounding Iran. And do you know why it matters? Because the agreement could significantly reshape security alliances and military cooperation across the Middle East and South Asia. 3. Taiwan demonstrates coastal defense capabilities. Taiwanese President Lai Ching-te observed coastal strike exercises during the island's annual military drills. The exercises included fast missile boats and low-flying attack drones simulating a response to a potential assault. And do you know why it matters? Because the drills demonstrate Taiwan's growing focus on mobile weapons and drone warfare as military tensions with China continue. 4. Typhoon Dolphin strikes Japan and approaches China. Typhoon Dolphin hit Japan's Okinawa region with powerful winds, causing injuries, flight cancellations, and power outages affecting tens of thousands of buildings. China has closed ports, suspended ferry services, and introduced emergency measures ahead of the storm's expected arrival along its eastern coast. Taiwan has also experienced transportation disruption. And do you know why it matters? Heavy rainfall and port closures could affect communities, transportation networks, and regional supply chains. 5. China's technology exports remain strong. China's exports increased sharply in July, supported by global demand for semiconductors and other AI-related technology. However, weak domestic consumption and growing trade tensions with the United States remain significant risks. And do you know why it matters? Because strong Chinese technology exports support global manufacturing, but new tariffs or restrictions could disrupt trade and financial markets. 6. War disruptions push Gulf shipping costs higher. India's Reliance Industries reportedly booked a supertanker to transport Iraqi crude at a record freight price. Ship availability remains limited because many operators are reluctant to enter the Strait of Hormuz amid attacks and security concerns. And do you know why it matters? Because higher freight and insurance costs can increase the international price of fuel, transportation, and consumer goods. 7. U.S. Senate moves to prevent a government shutdown. The U.S. Senate passed temporary legislation that would finance federal agencies through December 11. Differences between the Senate and House versions must still be resolved before the legislation can become law. And do you know why it matters? Because avoiding a shutdown would reduce political and economic uncertainty ahead of the U.S. midterm elections. And last, main market impact to watch. The most market-sensitive development is the possible Strait of Hormuz agreement. Confirmation of safer commercial passage could reduce oil and shipping costs. Failure of the negotiations or further attacks on vessels could quickly push energy prices and market volatility higher. Warning: these are developing stories. Negotiations, weather conditions, and official assessments may change during the day. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our content to support our channel. On behalf of the entire team at Crypto and Stock Market HQKH, we wish you a wonderful day filled with love, happiness, success, and prosperity.